Hey.
All right, and let's see, YouTube Studio, see if it's working. Um, uh,
I better click this start Halo button so it can start caching the shaders.
Mine actually started up pretty quick. Okay, yeah, we're live on YouTube. Oh
Right,
no!
let me
God
switch
damn
over
it!
to live.
I hate having multiple monitors sometimes because every once in a while I'll accidentally throw something where it's not supposed to be.
Oh, really?
It makes things irritating. But anyways, hey, we're back, and we're
It's us.
well, yeah, I'm glad my camera's not on because this background for Halo is bright as fuck, with just pure white. Look like I'd be going to heaven. The rapture is happening, and I was apparently chosen somehow. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, but we're back. We made it here. Tim is sick. He has the flu.
We're here.
Yeah.
Some of us are here.
Yeah, Tim has been going through it lately. He had he had COVID, right? A couple weeks ago.
Yeah, dude. He just had like COVID. Now he's got the flu.
Right.
It's been rough.
Man. Just been crazy for him. So, we're gonna talk about some stuff that happened this week, but we're also gonna play some Halo because they have a cool winter contingency. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, this is the third winter event that they've done, and they have like fun little seasonal cosmetics. We got like the Santa beard helmet. We got some candy cane armor plates. There's some fun little things here.
Yeah. So, are they unlockables? I don't even know. Dude.
Yeah, it's all in the free pass. Yeah.
Oh, sweet. Oh, they got a cool little melting Olaf. Is what it looks like, but it's actually a grunt.
Oh, the little grunt snow person.
Yeah, but he looks a lot like Olaf, honestly.
You know what? That goes really good with my current emblem setup because I'm like slipping and it turns it white, so it's like I'm slipping on the snow.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Oh, this UNSC fucking snowboarding thing's pretty dope.
Huh? Oh, I like the plasma grenade next to that.
Oh, yeah, I like that too. I would love actually to have this as an actual ornament.
That would be, oh, dude, that would be so cool. Somebody on Etsy must do that, surely.
Oh, for sure. Winter contingency. I honestly, I really like what they have here at the end. This fucking visor. That looks dope.
Yeah, the little snowflake visor. That looks good. That looks
too
really
bad
good.
I won't play enough to fucking get it, probably.
Oh, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see
Dude,
how fun it is.
I'm telling you, like, okay, so talk about games we've been playing lately or whatever. I got fucking Rogue Trader, right? As you know, we were talking about this a little bit. Yo, I am so happy about that fucking game. Like, I was trying to put it off, right? Like, I was trying to be like, like you have enough stuff, you don't need a game right now, blah blah blah. You know, like trying to be like, hey,
yourself out of it.
Yeah, like, hey, you've spent plenty of money on video games. Like, you don't need to add another one, right? Like, that's the thought process.
I get that.
And then I was like, man, but I just really want to play this game. I probably would have been able to hold out longer if I could have gotten to the Once Human beta, but we can talk about that later. But yeah, I couldn't get in that beta because they got Once Human got so many people that they were shooting for 20,000 testers, and then they bumped it to 50,000 testers, and then they were getting even more than that, so they had to get rid of the link on their website to just download it willy-nilly. And now they're sending out codes on like Fridays, and they're increasing.
Remind me what game that is.
Once Human is that game that I shared in the chat where it's like a combination of The Division, Valheim, and Stranger Things.
Oh, yeah.
And, well, not even Stranger Things. It's like SCP, right? Because in the fucking tutorial, you take a minigun and you shoot Siren Head.
Jeez.
Which was just dope to me. Like, I don't know. I was like, this is fucking sweet. But anyways,
my game crashed.
Oh no. So anyway, so I couldn't get in that beta. I'm hoping that I get a code on Friday so I can play it a little bit. I have a long weekend, so
yeah, kind of takes a lot of cool things from a bunch of games.
Yeah, but it looks like they did it right. Like, it really does. It looks like a lot of people are like, this is what the day before promised and didn't deliver. Like,
yeah,
but now in this game they're doing it. Yeah, it looks really good. It looks. I watch if anybody listens to this or whatever. I watched a guy named IGP play with his game called it's Silky or Skilly. I can't remember off the top of my head, but they do a lot of like co-op stuff, and they normally play like horror games. But I watched kind of like their 45-minute video on it, and I was like, this is fucking dope. Like, the monsters that they have in that game, are super cool. They have a bus, like think of like a city bus, right? And it has 4 gigantic legs that come out of it, and it just roams the map and dropping monsters around. Like that's what it does. It's
Where
this
we
goofy,
dropping, boys?
yeah, like it's just goofy little shit, but it's super cool. It's got some okay voice acting, right? There's RPG elements and stuff or whatever. So it's just like, I was like, this is like a combination of a lot of things that I like in a more survival horror type setting, and I'm here for it. Like, it was just they had this other like monster that is like basically, think of like a monster crawling on 4 legs, but it has like a yellow tarp tied around it, like as like it's almost like a cape and like a hood, and it's like billowing off of it. So all you really see is like the feet and this like big yellow like coat or tarp coming off of it, and it's just running at you, right? And the thing's just like billowing behind it, kind of thing, and it's screaming at you and shit. It's just, yeah, they got some cool creative monsters and stuff like that. So anyways, but I haven't played that game yet. This is like impressions I got from just watching other people play it. It was like, this is fucking dope. But I have been playing Rogue Trader.
Is real.
Yeah, I have been playing Rogue Trader. I am happy I bought it. I seem to have a problem wanting to punch things in games where there's guns. I don't fucking know what my problem is.
Melee route.
Yeah, well, it's even weirder, right? Because it's a psyker, right? And
so you've got your psychic powers.
Yeah, but like, they do a good job. They give you like I think it's 5 different types of psychers. There isn't unsanctioned psychers, which I think would be a cool addition later on. But like as like another playthrough kind of thing. But there's 5 different kinds of sanctioned psychers, and they all have like cool roles. Like one's more of a healer. The guy I chose is more of like a buff, like defensive buffs. It has a little bit of healing and stuff as I go along.
You have like a party of people, right?
Yeah, I actually just got my 6th member, and you can run with 6 at the same time. You start with 4.
Oh wow!
They give you 4. I've bumped it up to 6. I'm only on like the second. Like I'm still in chapter 1. I'm only on like the second mission. Really, you can choose the missions in any order, kind of thing. Once you're kind of out of the tutorial. But yeah. I'm only like on the second mission. I just got another character like literally right before we started, and it was it's just good stuff. The voice acting, dude, is so good. Yeah, it's so fucking good, and like the character, like the different builds and how they like cooperatively play with each other, and there's a co-op mode actually to this game.
Ooh.
So like if you wanted to play through it with somebody, you could.
Really?
Yeah, man, there's just so much good stuff. And apparently there's some bugs. Like I've read that like the Death World background doesn't work. Like the buffs is like the unique buffs is supposed to give you kind of thing. I'm not sure. I didn't go with Death World. I went with Forge World for my background, for my character kind of thing. So, but like I've heard that there's like bugs and stuff like that out there, but like the game is super smooth.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, like there's been no jank like at all.
Yeah,
which is really good. And then
Darktide came in and had a pretty rough launch.
Yeah. I haven't I've run into to no, like, you know, knock on wood, right? I've run into no bugs so far. But I'll tell you what, for real, the voice acting like blows me away. I
think that goes a long way. RPG games, Baldur's Gate is an obvious example where that carries so much.
Yeah, there's a scene where like another character dies in like the tutorial, and one of the characters has like a reaction to it, and I was like, holy fuck. Like, this is not some Fiverr actor, right? Like, this is like legit, like, holy shit. Like, you know,
real chops.
Yeah, man. And they're all like that. Like, they're all good, and there's good decisions. Like, you get cool decisions and stuff. Just like, and your characters will react to those decisions. Like, I had this like potential mutiny happening like in the lower decks of the ship kind of thing, and I went and handled it, and I kind of like stepped on my right hand man's toes doing it or whatever, and so we had like kind of like a little confrontation about it or whatever that you had to like talk through. And that it could have gone a bunch of different ways. Like it's
so there's a lot of kind of choices matter stuff going on.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, there's a lot of that, and it's not just like, it's not like a culmination of like a quest and choices matter. It's like, no, it's like as you go through things and the way you deal with conversations and the way you deal with other people, it will affect something later, right?
Okay, yeah.
And they also have like 3 different. So this is where it's crazy with like the character builds or whatever, because you have like your own background, and then you have and then you if you're a psyker, you have to choose in between which class of psyker you are to start with. If you're not a psyker, then you have like some other things to choose. And then there's like another background thing that gives you a positive, another background thing that gives you a negative, right? That you get to choose from. Cool. And those are referenced like out the gate. At least mine was. And then it's just like a positive stat, negative stat. So like mine's like -5 fellowship for one of mine.
I feel like 40K has always been good about including that kind of thing in character creation, like have this good thing but also there's a downside, or have this bad thing but also here's the upside.
Yeah well, and they're not tied together directly. It's like one screen, you get 3 choices, and you'll get +5 to one of these things, and then you go to the next screen and it's like, okay, you're not flawless, right? You have flaws, right? And then you go to the next screen, you get these 3 choices. You'd be like, all right, you can choose which one of these bad things happened in your past, kind of thing, and it'll subtract from like these things or whatever, right? So yeah, man, like it's just. But anyways, what I was getting at, like you have those, and then you have your your actual archetype, which is what your class is, and your class evolves. Like there's 3 levels to the classes. Well, there's really 2 levels of the classes because all the classes converge to the same 3rd level or whatever. But you get 3 different levels of the classes, and then you can be dogmatic, iconoclast, or heretic, and that's decided.
Those are your kind of 3 choice types.
Yeah, and those are decided as you go throughout the game. So like there's so much, just like choice in this fucking game, like out the gate, and and you can use and you can equip like 2 different weapons at the same time. So I have my psyker staff, but if I hit X on my keyboard, it'll switch over and I have my fucking axe and my pistol, right? And I can just switch it back and forth between them as much as I want.
Nice. And
there's even a skill that like you can use both of them in the same like round to attack with or whatever. It's just the second one has like another -20% on the damage kind of thing. Like there's so much. It's very good. I am super impressed with it. And yeah, man, I'm happy that I have a long weekend because I'm gonna play the living shit out of that. Like I'm gonna be putting in hours for real. And that doesn't even get into like there's still ship combat and stuff that I haven't done yet that I know is in the game. Like there's exploration shit. Like I think you can colonize planets. I've heard something like that. Yeah, dude, it's fucking way out there. So
there's a lot.
If you're looking for a lot of content for $50 and you are a 40K fan, I would highly suggest Rogue Trader. I really would. Even if you decide to wait a little while to let some of the bugs get kinked out, like those initial kinks, that's fine. But understand, there's co-op.
Very promising sounding.
Yeah, there's co-op. There's just a lot. There's just so much going on, dude. It's super good. So yeah,
it's good to hear.
Yeah. Anyways,
very excited for that. Definitely have it on the wish list.
Yeah, I said, like I was trying to fight off the urge to buy it. I really was. But I really like
desperately looking for reasons not to pick it up.
Yeah. Well, and I've been bouncing between that and Pokemon, man, and just I don't want to get on the whole Pokemon rant, but I will say they added the new. So you can get both DLCs for $35, which I didn't think was like a bad deal. So I did pick those up. They added like 20 something starters, 25 legendaries. Right. There's 2 new areas, and then the beginning of January, they're doing a mythical event, like a new mythical Pokemon event that you can do after you've completed everything else in the game. So it's like a post game thing, which I appreciate. But I think they're doing that because there's a lot of rumors that the next game is going to be revealed in February for Pokemon Day, which I forget what day.
Oh, sure.
So
interesting.
We'll see. Crossing my fingers for another Legends Arceus game. Crossing my fucking fingers for another Legends Arceus game.
Cody, I can't believe you bought the DLC for that game.
I told you. I know. I want to collect the Pokemon. And plus,
Gotta catch them all.
Yeah, and it's not just me that plays it. Nora plays it. You know what I mean?
Oh, like, that's fair. Yeah.
Yeah, and not that she got, she quote unquote plays it, right?
Yeah.
She just runs around. She's like, I'm gonna go to my house, and just like goes back home. Like,
great.
What are you doing?
Playing a video game. Dude.
Yeah, and it's one of those things I've had to learn. Like, she's 6. I just gonna let her play games that she wants to play games on these open world things. Where it was really funny though. She picked Sprigato, the cat or whatever.
Mm-hmm. The wee
That's her
cat.
starter, yeah. And she came to me. She's like, "Dad, where'd my kitty go?" And I'm like, "What are you talking about?" And she's like, "It's not here. It's not in my party." Blah blah blah. And I for a second I thought she accidentally released it, right? Because she can't like read very well.
Yeah.
And then no, she just put him in the box. So I showed her, but I for a second I was like, "Oh shit, you might have to restart."
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyways, 1, are you in my party? 2, what have you been playing, bud?
I've been trying to invite you, but I think I can just join on you as well.
Oh, I haven't seen any invites come through. My bad.
There we go. I'm on you.
What
have I been playing? I've been doing a little bit Dark and Darker, a little bit Valheim. Kind of mad about my Valheim situation. Usually what I like to do in Valheim is I'll start sailing and I'll go find like these living islands, right? That you can harvest stuff from. Yeah. And you can make harpoons, but only out of this material.
Are you talking about the turtles?
Yeah, the big turtles.
Okay, yeah.
And I've been sailing around, like we've all been sailing around a little bit on the server and no one has found them yet. Not a single one. They're nowhere to be found. And I've been attacked by many sea serpents already, and I'm very upset that I haven't been able to hunt them down and repay them for their murderous ways.
Right? Yeah. Fucking. Dude, I'm never going to forget playing Valheim and that ghost chased me out on the water and fucking killing me.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm never going to forget that. Because I was like, I'm safe. And then that bitch
just sail away.
Yeah, dude. I was like, fuck. God damn it, dude. Valheim's such a good game.
Yeah, it's been really fun getting back into that. Still very early days. I've just got like my first metal weapon, basically.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So got a long way to go, but it's such a just pleasant experience.
Is Slayer normally 75 kills to win?
Seems like a lot. What game mode are we in?
We're in Workshop, which is 8v8 with vehicles.
Oh, yeah.
So I was like,
squad battle.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, so just more players, more kills, I suppose.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, this is them testing their new networking stuff that they were trying with the firefight, but with PvP, so I'm curious to see how it goes.
Yeah. But yeah, no, one thing about Valheim I will always love is the fucking music, dude. That game.
Oh, it's incredible.
Nailing. I mean, Valheim, don't get me wrong, Valheim nailed a lot of things, but the music, dude, like, dude, did they just light
They fucked me up so bad. That was the best. Oh my god. The guns? I hope they're using the guns.
The Gatling gun on the whatchamacallit? Warthog.
Their Warthog just outclassed us so hard. They like drove under our Warthog and just got into a position where we couldn't shoot them with our turret, but they could shoot us with theirs. It was crazy.
Oh shit! Oh, he was invisible. I wonder why. I was like, who the fuck is shooting me? Dude, it's 13-3.
It's not great.
No, it's not. not good, Jim.
Gotta get some power weapons, baby. Oh, they still have their Warthog.
Yeah, they do. I'm running. I got the little taser gun.
Oh yeah, anti-vehicle. I hear a big vehicle.
Yeah, they're still going around.
Oh, there they are.
Enemy there.
Oh, this person's like max tier purple player. Holy shit.
I don't even know what that means.
I think purple might be Onyx.
Oh, is it? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I threw a fucking spike grenade right on that ghost and it did like nothing. That's great.
Yeah, I feel like the spike grenades suck in Infinite.
They used to like do damage, man.
They used to be vicious.
Yeah.
The good old days. This dude's driving off solo. I gotta remember that this game is free and these are probably just 10-year-olds playing this game.
Oh yeah.
Gotta lower my expectations.
100%. I still have no kills, dude. Dude, the fucking Lilipath.
I'm getting my Warthog. I'm over here.
Gotcha. Oh no, no, I'm in the wrong side.
Oh no, dude.
Oh, we're fucked. So bad.
Oh,
So bad. I can't
so
believe I got in the
funny.
passenger seat.
Enemy halfway to victory.
Oh,
Dude,
shit.
we are getting waffle stomped.
Yeah, we're not
straight.
gonna win this game.
No.
It's just more time to talk about video games.
Right, so,
S7
bad things
sniper
happened in video
inbound.
games this week.
Spike
I don't know if you
obtained.
guys, or I don't know how much you looked into this. I think you might have looked into it more than me, honestly.
S7
But
sniper available.
Insomniac got hacked,
Yeah, dude.
and
But
they tried to ransom, or the people who hacked them tried to get them to pay like a $2 million ransom or some shit. And Insomniac told them to get fucked. And now a bunch of stuff about
so much
them.
stuff got leaked.
Yeah, dude. Oh no, fuck it. I thought I had him. I tried to line up the double kill. I still have no kills. Jesus Christ, I'm 0-5.
Yeah, we got like a lot of information.
Yeah, dude. Like what is it? The next 10 years of Insomniac's video game releases, all the hero games and whatnot. Yeah, so
They're
like
basically gonna
they're-
have like a Marvel license for 10 years where they can't publish anything except for on the PlayStation.
Yeah. Well, and it looks like they're trying to negotiate to get individual Marvel rights to individual Marvel characters.
M41 Spanker.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like X-Men specifically, I think.
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's interesting.
You getting the spanker? You gonna try and spank him?
Nope, gonna die.
Whoop.
Yeah, I watched the leak footage of very
Wolverine?
early Wolverine, and very curious about it. It looks very interesting so far.
Yeah, I mean, at least
hijacked queen.
does it look like interesting as in good or just interesting?
It looks interesting as in good, I would say. It's like they showed third-person Wolverine. And it's like he's investigating this apartment,
Enemy team
Right.
nearing
and
victory.
it's like someone got attacked there, and you're using your scent to like uncover clues, kind of like the way you would uncover clues in like the Arkham games, the Batman Arkham games.
Okay.
And you're like piecing stuff together, and like you move this bookcase and you see like claw marks on the wall, and you like the first thing I thought was like, oh shit, dude, amnesiac Wolverine has like killed somebody and he doesn't know why.
Oh, you know what I think of is that like lion dude. That's like one of his enemies.
Sabretooth.
Yeah, that guy.
Yeah. So yeah, it seems interesting. I was already really curious about the game, of course, but yeah, it sucks how much of their shit got leaked. That's gotta be terrible.
Yeah, outside of the video game aspect, they also had like personal information and shit.
Right.
So that's even worse, really. I don't know, man. Like Skill Up did a good conversation about this or whatever, because he was talking about like like, obviously, it's really fucked up because these people are never going to be able to release the game, like, show everybody their game the way they wanted to or whatever. But he was also like, you know, so maybe we shouldn't cover parts of this, but, like, some of it's still newsworthy, like the slate of games that Insomniac is going to be working on for the next however long. Like, shouldn't everybody be able to learn about that? You know, even if they don't cover like the leaked footage and stuff like that. Because some of the major outlets, I forget which ones specifically, came out and said that they weren't going to cover any of the leaks. And then there's a few other ones that were like, nah, we're gonna cover it, right?
Yeah, it's kind of weird not covering it. I mean, it's just strange to me. It's news, it's out there.
Right.
I don't know that they're really helping Insomniac by not covering it.
Right. That was the last death. I got a couple kills though.
Hey. That's alright, you can just blame the game because it's experimental.
We both know I'm bad enough that that's not the game. But yeah, man, it's just the whole thing is super unfortunate. And then we also learned some other things, like Ratchet and Clank was not profitable.
Yeah,
which I thought was super
that's
interesting.
crazy. Yeah, because that game seemed, as someone who didn't have and doesn't have a PlayStation 5, that game looked dope.
Yeah, like I thought it looked cool, but I wonder if it got too hung up on trying to show off some of the PS5. I didn't play this, right? And I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I wonder if like the big draw to it was like showing off like how fast the SSD was and switching between
yeah, they had like portals you would go through, and it wasn't like you're loading into the other place. It's like you seamlessly go into like a whole nother zone.
Right. And I don't know how true that is, like when it actually came out. Like I said, I didn't actually play it, but you know, like everything I heard about it is a good game. I think if we go look up the ratings, they're going to be good, but it didn't resonate with people, which I thought was interesting. And I wonder, this is just like a personal thought. Like, I wonder if it just like the hype about like, we have a really fast SSD and this is what it does, maybe got in the way of them being able to experiment a little bit more with something like that. And maybe do some cooler things, but I don't know. I feel like some of these really cool single player games like Spider-Man and stuff like that, because they also released like how much money they made by porting those to the PC. And I think like Spider-Man Miles Morales or whatever made less than $1 million. It was only like it was like a few $100,000.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like there's just, I don't know. Not saying there's waning interest in like single player games kind of thing, but maybe just in those kind of single player games, right? Because it's almost like playing a movie for a lot of people.
Yeah.
And I just wonder if like people are like, we kind of see it in like MCU in general, right now with like the movies and stuff. Like the movies haven't been doing super well lately outside of Guardians of the Galaxy. I just wonder if people have like superhero fatigue.
Capture the
flag. For
thing,
sure.
You know,
for sure. They've produced so much, and a lot of it has started to feel very formulaic. And I would say that I haven't played the Spider-Man games, but looking at them, they seem to kind of just follow this formula for their gameplay loop. You know, nothing that really stands out drastically. Like swinging is fun, gliding is cool, but that's what it is.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know, man. I did see something funny though. Some dude who does stuff on TikTok. I don't watch this dude, but he's a big Spider-Man fan, and then he was trying to figure out why Baldur's Gate won Game of the Year. He's like, how did it win it over Spider-Man? Like blah 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 blah. And then he has this clip out there of him. He's playing Baldur's Gate, and he's like, hey, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick, blah blah blah. And then Oh shit, I got the spanker. He looks down at the clock and he's like, it's been 4 hours? Like, just kind of like, like, holy, like, if I don't get off this game, it's gonna eat my life.
Consume life, yeah.
Right, like, and it's very true. Like, that game is very much like that. Like, I don't know. Oh, speaking of, this is totally random aside. Did you see the Goku build that I shared for Baldur's Gate in the chat?
Our team took the enemy flag.
I didn't check it out. No.
Yeah, dude, it was funny.
Enemy flag carrier revealed.
Oh my god, dude, they still have her flag.
What makes it Goku-like?
They made him a monk, and he eventually gets the ability
Enemy
to basically do a
flag
Kamehameha.
returned.
Oh, yeah,
The
yeah,
enemy
yeah.
carrier
I
has
forgot about
revealed
that.
themselves.
That's funny. That's similar to what one of my friends plays in Pathfinder.
Oh, is it? That's funny.
Dude, I just read a chapter of Dragon Ball Super that just came out recently, and it made
Yeah.
me really mad.
Why?
Because they use a really strange translation for Special Beam Cannon that I've never seen.
Oh.
They call it like Brilliant Light of Death or something. And
Flag.
listen, that's not what it's called. It's called
You're
Special
like,
Beam Cannon.
you're like, it's been 20 years. We don't call it that.
Fuck no.
Come on, get it. Oh man, yeah. So, and then other good news, like there's so much Insomniac with the Insomniac news. And it's super saturated. So if you want to know more about it, like I suggest you could just
The
Google
enemy
it.
carrier
There is
has
so much
revealed
to it.
themselves.
There's
Power items
timelines.
up for grabs.
There's Sony openly admitting that they, in some of their internal stuff, that they are behind the curve for like future
Yeah, they
game
sounded
development and
like
shit.
they're panicking, trying to
Yes.
figure out how to deal with Microsoft.
Yeah, like they are very upset that the Activision Blizzard thing went through. Like they are not happy about that.
Yeah.
Dude, the Warthog on this map is OP.
Well, dude,
That-
our team
that is
just
all
is
I've
bad at
learned.
vehicles. That's all. That's all.
Yeah.
Vehicles are just good in Halo. Period. And especially in Infinite, where like most of the weapons suck at dealing with vehicles.
Enemy flag returned.
Anyways, yeah, so like if you want to know a lot about that, like I would just highly suggest people Google it. Just know that there's some stuff in there that like maybe you don't want to know about, right? So like if you want to keep some things secret to yourself or whatever, maybe don't look it up. You know what I mean? I don't know. But yeah, there's I don't know. So much stuff came out of that leak. It's basically just as bad as the Halo leak from
On the enemy flag carrier.
during the court proceedings or whatever for the Activision Blizzard stuff. Gravity Hammer coming to
Eyes on
to
enemy
their flag.
carrier.
Bro, I think we gotta change game types after this one.
Yeah, because we're just getting regularly wrecked.
Yeah.
I wanted to try it at least one more time. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got some kills this time. Me and you
Have
are
eyes
leading the
on the
team in
enemy
kills, I
flag
guess. I
carrier.
guess something.
Power
worrisome.
items on the way.
It's worrisome.
Time for a leisurely drive with some friends.
Enemy captured your flag.
Yeah,
Power items up for grabs.
they said that they talked about like having a third Spider-Man game as well,
The enemy carrier has revealed themselves.
where you play as Venom or something.
Oh, that would be
Sounded cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh, did you see the open world, or not, the live service Spider-Man game that got canceled?
No.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they had like a, well, I don't know if it was like open world. I don't really know what the total details were, but basically it was just like, it was gonna be a like a co-op version or whatever. It was like, it used Spider-Verse as like the example, or like the premise, right? For it type deal, so.
Interesting.
I died.
Blam.
Dude, are they just sitting on our flag? I really don't know.
Yeah. They just got their Warthog driving around, killing us when we spawn.
Yeah.
Oh, stuck them. Oh, it didn't even do anything.
Some other good news. Bobby Kotic is leaving Activision Blizzard starting. Oh, I see you stole it. Good shit. But they're stealing. He's leaving Activision Blizzard December 29th.
Yeah, he's finally leaving with his like $15 million parachute, but at least he's going.
I think it's a lot more than that. But yeah, getting his little
Yeah, that was
golden
the number they
parachute.
put on there, and then
Was it?
that's not counting any of his stock options or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck that guy.
Well, and it's not just him; it's some other people. They're doing some reorganization. Oh, speaking
Yeah,
of that,
I saw Matt Booty's like taking something over.
yeah. Well, something else from that is that wait, hold on. What do we want to play? We want to play
Any other game mode.
like literally anything. This. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Not ranked. Not ranked.
We could do ranked.
Oh my
That's
god.
fine.
No, we can't. No. No. You don't want me in anything ranked. There we go.
It's just battle rifle starts.
Yeah, dude, I'm so bad at this game. Like I just don't play enough to I don't want to do that to anybody. You know what I mean?
Your main weapon, the bad rifle.
Yes. What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh god. Oh, Xbox just stole somebody from Sony. Well, not I shouldn't say stole, but they brought over somebody like some kind of strategist or something from Sony and gave him a prominent position in Xbox. I saw that happen recently, along with the Bobby Kotic stuff and whatnot. All of this, there's a lot of like corporate moves and stuff going on as we go along
Tactical
here.
Slayer.
Oh, yo, Sonny in the chat. Sorry I missed all of this. I still need to set up a second monitor. Happy holidays, boys. Miss y'all. Miss you too.
We miss you
Thanks
too.
for stopping in.
Yeah, we do appreciate you being here.
She says, I still remember the day I played 5 minutes of Halo before I snapped the CD in half.
Oh man, I'm here for it. I understand those feelings a lot. Oh man, that's funny. Love it. Absolutely love it. Sad that a physical piece of history is gone, but absolutely love the rage.
Gamer rage.
Yeah, dude.
Gain the lead.
Oh man.
Whoa, this is a weird map.
I do like this though. This is a nice map.
This seems cool.
A little bit of
SWAT feels right. This feels much better.
It's just what we're used to. You know what I mean?
Game as it was meant to be played.
What do you think? What do you think about Halo? Just keeping Halo Infinite and then moving the campaign to like a different engine and all the other kind of stuff. Potentially.
I feel like it's really a waste to not continue to use the same engine that they've developed for Halo Infinite. But I mean, yeah, if somebody else wants to just like, I'm totally cool with them using Infinite as just the multiplayer vehicle going forward and doing brand new titles that are separate for single player stuff or, you know, campaign stuff.
Yeah, because I know they talked about like, what was it, 10 years?
Yeah, their 10-year plan for Halo Infinite.
Yeah. I really wish that included more campaign DLC. But honestly, if they expand on the open world, if they expand on the open world concepts that they got, like I won't be too upset. I really hope.
Oh, I feel the opposite. I hate all of the open world stuff that they did. I didn't think that did anything for me at all.
So it made me play the campaign a lot because I had so much fun going around and like doing the bounties, like hunting like
bounties. I will say the bounties were actually kind of cool.
And then like I liked unlocking the bases and shit. I was a fan of that. And then like as you unlock bases, you get new weapons and stuff like I liked all that. And then they had the variants of the different like traditional weapons, like the sniper rifles. Like, you know, you have the normal sniper rifle, and then you had the one that was like you get like 15 shots.
Oh yeah, like super, like the ones that we use in Husky Raid or whatever.
Yeah.
Those are dope.
Yeah, like there was a lot of things I liked about the open world. Do I wish there was more to it? 100%. Like you could tell. I mean, they came out. Not only could you tell while you were playing, but they came out and said that they drew back the campaign a lot, like how big the world was and stuff like that.
Yeah, we physically saw like how much the map shrunk from what they originally wanted to do.
Right, and which is just sad for me. I really liked exploring everything. Like I had a fun time with that. But that's one of my big draws to open world games. Is like I like to look in all the nook and crannies and stuff like that. And
Find
I
the
can see.
little or what is it? The Arbiter doll.
Yeah. It's fine stuff like
that kind of
that.
stuff's cute.
Yeah.
It's just like you have to go through just
A lot.
all of this nothingness to get to it.
Yeah, I mean, not saying that it can't be better, right? 100% could have been better, but
Enemy
I
halfway
like
to
that
victory.
direction better than the traditional, like level, like normal
Yeah.
levels.
Another one.
I think open world could have really been cool, but the way they did it was empty feeling. It just felt
That's
empty,
true.
and then like the campaign missions were just the same hallways over and over.
Yeah.
Every
no,
place you went into is like the same environment.
Yeah, appreciate you picking up those two I was shooting at. You got 2 assists.
Yeah,
off of
yeah,
it.
yeah.
No, yeah, I mean that's totally valid. Like that's totally
Oh.
valid.
Don't go in the water, Cody.
Yeah, I already. Oh god, I fucked it up. Literally,
That was
as
a
you
hard
said
lesson.
that, I hit a railing as I tried to jump over, and I didn't
That
make
was
the jump.
incredible.
God damn it.
Pro gamer.
Oh yeah,
On he knows.
bro. But yeah, I hope they go more in that direction. I hope they take the lessons that they learned, because we all know 343 isn't going anywhere. Like we can want them to go places as much as we want. This is not going to happen.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't have any expectations for Halo anymore. Like I didn't, and then Halo Infinite was getting teased, and I was like, yo, this actually looks like it's gonna be sweet. And it launched, and it was exciting, and then it was quickly not exciting for me, and so now
I know I played it. I played it a lot when it first came out. Like I played it a lot. Like the campaign, I would put on a podcast, dude, and I would just zone out and just like run around and do shit. In the
Yeah,
campaign.
you know what would really have like made me like it a lot more, I think, is if they had co-op from the beginning.
That's
That
true.
was very unfortunate.
Yep.
Bastard. Sneaky.
You bastard.
Sonny,
man.
I'm not impressed with our performance here.
Oh, I don't look, Sonny. If we could, we'd snap the discs in half too. Just saying. Because I've become super ungood at Halo. Not only did I switch to mouse and keyboard, but I don't really play anymore. So like it was just a combination that is not recommended for anybody. Oh, I made the jump this time. Cool.
Oh, you know what else I've been playing, man?
What's up?
The finals.
Oh, I played that for about 15 minutes and I absolutely hated it.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, dude, I was not a fan. I don't know why. It just didn't resonate with me for some reason. I think it was another game that like it makes my fucking graphics card run at the goddamn 80 Celsius or whatever, and it just heats up my room. And I'm just
Really?
like, yeah, and I just couldn't like dial in the graphics.
Yeah,
And then-
I've struggled to get the graphics to a place where I like them as well, because it's like it's got FSR on by default, which I immediately do not like, because it just everything you're looking at from too far away is just like alpha'd out into oblivion.
Oh yeah.
Very ugly.
Yeah, no, like I jumped in there. I played a match. I was just like, I mean, and part of it's my fault, to be fair. I didn't play the tutorial. I was like, what the fuck is going on? Like, this isn't intuitive, right? And so I was just like, fuck it, you know, like, and I wasn't good at it. I was just like, you know what? There's so many other shooters out there, like I could just play
Nearing
less.
victory.
Yeah, like,
Yeah, they do some things different that I think are cool. Like the destructibility of the maps is huge, and
Right.
just kind of the mobility is very enjoyable to me.
right.
Lost the
Well,
lead.
depending on your class, right? Because,
Yeah,
if
like
you're
the
like
light
the
class
heavy-
gets like grappling hooks and shit.
yeah, dude. Yeah, if you're the heavy man, you ain't going nowhere fast. But you can punch through
it-
ceilings.
Oh yeah, you are. Yeah, you're breaking everything, man. They get that
Yeah.
charge where they can just run through shit.
You're the who's the metalhead guy from X-Men?
Oh, Juggernaut.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
the
you're-
Juggernaut. Bitch.
Yeah, you're
Tim would
basically
appreciate
Juggernaut.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so like I don't know, like, but it.
Cosmetics are really fun too, I think.
I mean, I don't know.
Also-
I just.
Well, I'm just into these kinds of games, so I was kind of
Yeah.
analyzing it, like
Yeah.
live service games, and like they have their battle pass or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
and they actually like a pretty good battle pass in regards to like what you put in to what you get out. It costs like 1,200 credits or whatever to get the battle pass, but if you max it out, you get like 1,600 credits back. So you get enough to buy it again and then some to spend, which is pretty nice.
I mean, that is good. I think games are starting to figure out the whole battle pass formula on like what people are really willing to put up with. Speaking of talking about what people are willing to put up with, dude, did you see that Blizzard put out a fucking survey to Diablo 4 players asking if they pay $100 for DLC?
No.
Yeah, dude.
That's insane. That's insane.
Absolutely.
Why would you ask that?
Absolutely insane. Like, who in the fuck is paying 100? Like, don't get me wrong. I really like Diablo 4's campaign. I really did like it, but that's kind of where it ended for me. I'm not paying $100 to play more of that. Like, I'm just not. Like, who
I
the
don't
fuck?
think anybody within their right mind would.
So I do agree.
I'm sure there are whales out there.
I'm sure, but I do agree with Asmongold about this. I do think people would pay $70. I do think people would pay that. But I can already see the issue with this is that you're going to run into the same issue Destiny has. Or whatever, right? Where you have so many DLCs and stuff like that, and if they're $70 a pop, like it makes it so the entry point into the game, it takes like $500 just to get all the fucking content, right? And it's just not it's just not a good model. Like, it's just not. So I'm really worried about Diablo 4. I haven't played it since basically season 1.
I think it's dead, right? Nobody watches it on Twitch,
dead.
right?
Yeah, it's dead in a lot of metrics, right? Like, you're right. Nobody watches it on Twitch. Nobody.
I don't know anybody who plays it. I mean, you and Tim, I think, were the only people that I know that were interested in it. But
I am very much interested in more single player stuff, or like more campaign stuff for that. Because I'll tell you what, man, the aesthetic of that game, they fucking nailed it, dude. Like, straight nailed it. Like, nailed it straight to the wall, like, and that was a big draw for me.
Tactical Slayer.
But there's so many other things that like they don't do well, and there's games out there like Path of Exile that do it well when it comes to like end game content and stuff like that. That man, like that it just makes it kind of egregious, right? Like when there's examples out there on how to do it. Is this a Japanese version of that game or that map from Halo 3?
I wasn't paying attention.
It looks like it. I think it has the hallway on the left with the base on the right, and then like the bridge in the middle.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it seems like it. That's cool.
I do like that. That's exactly what
absolutely.
This is.
Exactly I love it.
Try not to die.
Cool, and they got the red and blue flags. Yo,
Another one dusted.
that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm digging it. Is this CTF?
SWAT, right?
Yeah. I was about to say I dialed this up for SWAT. I died on the left.
Yeah, I see him.
Okay. Dude, somebody has a Santa hat on, and I fucking love it.
Yes, dude. Their holiday cosmetics are quite fun.
Damn, threw it too high. Try to get somebody. I tried to Kong somebody. Speaking of, dude, I want to see this new fucking Godzilla movie. Have you seen it?
I've heard so much good stuff about it. I haven't seen it. Godzilla 0 or minus 1? Is that what it was?
Yeah. It's -1.
I've heard a lot of good stuff.
Same. I've heard so many good things about that fucking movie. Like,
I haven't seen any of the new Godzilla movies that they've done.
Did you watch the King Kong with Godzilla?
No.
You should. It's good. Like, it's not like fantastic, but it's good. Right?
I like big monster movies.
Yeah, like if you enjoy that kind of stuff, I would watch that. That one came out like 3 or 4 years ago now. But yeah, dude, I've heard I've just seen so much.
So good.
Oh, did she?
Movies justice. She says.
Like I'm not even like a huge Godzilla fan, but like I'm here to watch giant monsters fuck shit up. Like let's do it, right? And then I've just heard like so much good stuff on top of that. I'm just like, I really want to see it, but I have kids. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm going to see a movie tomorrow.
Oh, what are you going to see?
That new Studio Ghibli movie, The Boy and the Heron.
Yes, you got to tell me how that is.
They'll be
Yeah,
feeling
the
that one
English
tomorrow.
voice cast is fucking stacked.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I will say, this is my one thing. I bought a bunch of Studio Ghibli movies, and then I haven't watched any of them.
Hostile.
But
Any
I
of
bought
them?
like the physics. Yeah, I haven't watched it because look. All right, so this is my thing about anime. There's times when I want to feel, and there's times when I just want to watch something that's trash and I don't actually feel. You know what I mean?
Sure.
I tend to fall in that I don't want to feel and I just want to put something on to like entertain me
Pass some time.
a lot. So I haven't found the moment to watch the studio. But my kids have watched. They watched what's the one with the blue monster? Not monster.
The blue monster. Are you talking about Totoro?
Yeah,
Major
they watched Totoro. Yeah, they like Totoro.
Done it without.
Yeah, that's a big
That
one.
is literally true.
They've watched Howl's Moving Castle, I think, too.
Yeah.
But yeah, they
It's
really
really
like
good.
they really like Totoro. They really do. They asked to watch it from time to time, so that's nice. So
Sonny's very disappointed in you, Kody.
I'm sure she is. Like I get it, but it's just like I know that these movies have like such good plots and like there's actual like feeling and stuff behind them, and it's just like that's not what I want right now.
Feeling that
You know what I
one
mean?
tomorrow.
Like I watched
Yeah.
Living Another Guy's VR MMO Life or something. It's something to that effect or whatever. And it's very like protagonist is overpowered and all that nonsense, right?
Usual trash.
Yeah, but it's just like it's an easy watch. There's no real stakes to it, right? And it's just something I can just watch and like turn my brain off, kind of thing. So
My heart.
yeah, but I mean, you know, I don't watch all trash, right? Like
Yeah.
Shangri-La Frontier. I
That's
fucked
been
up.
fun.
Yeah, dude, that one was a lot of fun. I did fuck up once, and I watched Plastic Memories. I don't know if you
hell's
ever
that?
watched it. It's a romance or whatever, but it's about basically these robots or whatever. They have like lifespans,
Lead
but they're like
hostile.
they're basically human, right?
Okay.
And fucking this dude basically falls in love with this robot chick or whatever, but she's like right at the end of her lifespan, and like it's
Oh,
just a
shit.
known thing like the whole time, so they're like going on all these dates and whatnot, basically knowing that she's gonna die. And just, you know, it resonates me with a lot more just because of like the whole situation with my wife back in 2020 or whatever. So it's just like I fucked up watching that shit.
Dude.
Cried like a baby.
Too
Cried like a
much
fucking
emotion.
baby. Yeah. And ever
Yeah.
since then, I've kind of like shied away from that. Like I'm just like, oh my god, I don't want to do this. Like,
Yeah.
like I know this is gonna
get
make me
that.
feel, and I don't want it. Like, so
It's a lot of emotion to experience.
yeah, I was just kind of like, yeah, we're not gonna do that. So, but I mean, I mean, I like to watch.
Lost
Like,
the
I'm letting Jujutsu Kaisen get some episodes behind it, and then I'm gonna watch some more of that kind of thing, because that show is fucking
Gained the
fantastic too.
lead.
Yeah,
So-
they've got a bundle in Fortnite right now.
Oh, do they?
Mm-hmm.
Can you be Ryuji? Or not Ryuji?
I don't know. I don't
that
know
it?
any of the characters. I
Oh,
think they've
dude,
got, like,
you need to watch
4
it,
different
man.
characters.
They got a few different like main characters or whatever, but like
Yeah, I've heard the animation's fucking really good.
it's top tier for one. It's a lot like Demon Slayer in the fact that like it's got a good story, it's got good characters, but also like the big thing about it is that it's not gonna like it's not afraid to kill off people. Like there's a character who dies in season 2 or whatever. Oh, it's 49 to 49. Holy shit!
It's on.
I just
Yeah,
spawned in,
I've
like, the
heard it's
worst spot ever.
phenomenal. I tried reading the manga a little bit and just didn't like the manga.
Yeah, I would suggest watching the show. The animation is super fucking good. Like it's really good. I can't explain to you. So like when they have is it Ryuji or Yuji? I think it's Ryuji. I could be wrong. But when they have when they have the main character and this other dude, they fight this like demon basically at the end of season 1 kind of thing. Like it's fucking animation is fantastic, dude. It's so fucking good. And then they have Gojo show up and he does like this fucking super move or whatever, and the animation for that's fantastic. It's basically like movie level animation from like straight from the jump is really what it is, and that's part of the draw.
Yeah,
like,
maybe that'll draw me in more.
Yeah, it's just it is really good. I recently rewatched all of season 1 and then caught up to where like season 2 is, and yeah, man, it's just good stuff. It really is. Look, Tim's not here.
You just shouted out the Netflix adaptation of Yu Yu Hakusho.
I haven't watched
it's so
that.
damn good, and honestly got me crying from the childhood.
Wow,
that's very, very promising. I remember seeing the little teasers of like when they announced what actors were playing what characters, and
right.
I'm down to try any adaptation. You know, like I tried Cowboy Bebop. I loved One Piece. Give me Yu Yu Hakusho. Definitely gonna check that out.
Yeah, dude.